Hey everybody, Sashi Buddy. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 months. And I know I said I was going to have a video out like a long time ago, but that did not happen. But before I get to why that didn't happen, I first want to say happy late holidays and New Year to you guys. I hope it was a lot better than mine. I was sick on Christmas. Fine Christmas Eve, woke up Christmas Day, and I was sick. Yay me. And then I started getting better on Friday. Then I got into my first accident. It wasn't major, it was just minor damage, and nothing was even done to my car. It was the other dude, because one parking spot was separating us. I was on this side, he was on this side, and it was kind of angled. And we were both like a couple seconds away from each other. I think I was like a little bit ahead of him. And when I went to pull out, I was looking this way. Well, he was already backed up, and I don't think he saw me inching my way out, and I hit him. But I didn't do anything to my car, and I would have been sad about it, but he was a jerk. Oh well, he probably had it coming to him. Karma. But anyway, and then New Year's I didn't do anything because I don't even want to deal with the police pulling me over and interrogating me if I was drinking or not, and I don't want to deal with a drunk idiot, so I just stayed home with my doggies. And I watched the ball drop on ABC. So, yeah, as to why I haven't done a video, I put a post on my page. I don't know if anybody read it, but basically I have really slow internet out here. Lucky if I get 1.5 megabytes per second. And with both my parents basically watching Netflix all the time, I have pretty much no internet access whatsoever. Like right now I can't even use the internet because my dad's watching the Michigan game online. Such is my life. But anyway, even if I have to stay up all night, I will get this video posted within the next couple of days. By the way, it's January 1st right now. So hopefully I'll be able to upload it later tonight. So, onto the video, because the longer this video is, the longer it's going to take to upload. So it's going to have to be rushed a little bit. Now I had this done back in like October, so I kind of forgot most of this. I kind of just reviewed it, but I'm just going to kind of read off my notes that I have. And it's on the Japanese government, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I was going to do like an election-themed video, because I haven't really seen much on the Japanese government on videos on YouTube, so I thought I'd do one. And oh, by the way, on November 11th, I think, yeah, the 11th, it was my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Woohoo! I was going to do something, but it didn't happen because of the internet. So, on to the video. The Japanese government is a constitutional monarchy where the monarch acts as a head of state within parameters of constitution. Not really quite sure what that means. But I also read that they kind of act as a democracy too, if that helps clear anything up. And there's the emperor and prime minister, and those are two different people. I used to think they were the same, because I heard the terms a lot, but they're two totally different people. The emperor has some ceremonial duties. He's kind of just a symbol of the country, doesn't really have that much power. The prime minister is the equivalent of our president. He's appointed by the Emperor of Japan after being designated by the Diet, which I'll get into in a second, head of cabinet, and appoints and dismisses ministers of state. So what is the Diet? Well, it's a bicameral parliament. I don't know what bicameral means. Made up of the House of Representatives and House of Councilors. And in the House of Representatives there are 480 seats, and they are elected by popular vote every 4 years. In the House of Councilors there's 242 seats, and they serve 6 terms. And I think they're elected by popular vote as well. I didn't put that down in my notes. So the House of Representatives, they override vetoes on bills imposed by the House of Councilors with a 2/3 majority. However, that can be dissolved by the Prime Minister. If they pass something in the House of Councilors, it can't be dissolved by the Prime Minister. I might be wrong, but I think that's what I wrote. I wasn't very descriptive, because I had it all memorized, and now I forgot it all. Sorry. That's what happens when your parents hog the internet. Okay, enough complaining. Back to the video. So, I kind of wrote down a little bit about 2 of the different parties. There's a lot of them in both House of Councilors and Representatives, but I didn't want to get into all of them, because that would have been way too long of a video. So the two I wrote about are the Democratic Party of Japan, that has 243 seats in the House of Representatives, and the Liberal Democratic Party, which has 117 seats in the House of Representatives. In the House of Councilors, the Democratic Party has 47 seats and the Liberal has 36 seats. I think you find kind of interesting that they have liberal in the name, but some of their views aren't very what we would consider liberal, especially the Liberal Democratic Party, which I'll describe in a second. But first I'm going to describe the Democratic Party of Japan, which is center-left, so liberal in the US. They were founded in 1998, and they were a merger of several parties. I didn't write down what parties those were. And their goals are to have just and fair society, free market and inclusive society, decentralized and participatory society, compliance with the 3 constitutional principles, which is popular sovereignty and fundamental, I think that's human rights and pacifism. God, I'm sorry, I can't talk today. And number 5, international relations based on self-reliance and mutual coexistence. Now the Liberal Democratic Party, they're center-right, so they would be Republican in the US. They ruled for nearly 54 years. And their goals are to preserve own traditional culture, free trade / market competition, rapid export-based economic growth, and close cooperation with US and foreign and defense policies. And basically, like, all of the different parties I read about, they have like liberal in the name somewhere, which is kind of interesting considering their views aren't what we consider liberal, so I guess they don't really have the term conservative in Japan, maybe. I'm not sure though. That's just all the research I did. I didn't get too far because I could go on for months about the government of Japan. So that's all I'm going to do today. I don't want to make the video too long because then it's going to take forever to upload. It takes like 5 hours without anybody using the internet, yet alone when people are. So I'm going to cut it off there. I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys about today. Sorry I was really rushed, but like I said, I need to keep them as short as possible until I get my own line and I need a more stable job where I make more to do that. So hopefully soon. I applied to a lot of jobs, so fingers crossed. And again, I hope you guys had happy holidays and a happy new year. And I will talk to you guys soon. I just can't, oh gosh, I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something. Oh, if I remember it, I'll put a post on my page. So until later, guys. Nothing else.